Hello Scorpios, how are you doing? Happy Thursday to you. I hope that you're doing well today for May 28th. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up and hop my channel. It really helps me and I really appreciate it. I would love to bring in more Scorpios so we can make the world a beautiful place together. You know, Scorpios staying together like a family. All right, Scorpio, what I want to do is this reading is about picking up from yesterday's reading about breaking a soul tie. So that's the first time I ever seen a reading like that, okay? So I wanted to kind of follow up with this and see what's next for you, because if you did break that soul tie, you're going to go, you know, you'll know it because, you know, you might be in the middle of it. Let me just say about percentage-wise, okay? Help you maybe understand. When you're 50% there, you still... part of you don't want them, part of you still yearns for them, or you still hurt by it, okay? 80%, it just gets more of the, you finding yourself more and more that you're not remembering this person. And you're not, but you still feel it, like sometimes when you think about them, you might get mad at yourself, you know, that kind of thing, you know? But when you're at 100% of a soul tie breaking, and, you know, during this process, Scorpio, you're going to go through some pain. You're going through some stuff. You might be losing sleep. And, you know, that's part of the withdrawal symptoms of, you know, withdrawing from a toxic energy or somebody who treated you wrong, okay? And that process needs to roll over. And so, but once you get to that 100% mark, there's nothing in this world that person can say, dude, you probably don't even remember this person's face, to be honest, when you're 100%. So what I wanted to do, just take a look. I will add that video at the end of this video, so make sure you check that out and look at that video and see if you are resonating with that video, and also check my other playlist, okay? All right, and also I just wanted to check in because I said, okay, well, if you broke your soul tie, what is next? What is next for Scorpio for the soul tie breaking? So this is for people who are almost soul tie, you know, completely healed, or you're almost healed, okay? But if you're still crying every night with this person, you haven't gotten to the level of, you know, getting close to healing yet. So keep working on it. All right, Scorpio, the Empress energy, there you are. Told you. You are standing tall and strong and feeling better than ever. Probably better than you're ever, you know. And let me know in the comments too that once you break that soul tie, you're going to feel like this whole new energy that you have. And also you're going to feel this vibration of you can do anything, you know. Ooh, there's Ace of Cups. Okay, somebody is waiting on you in love. But let's see what's next for Scorpio. That's looking good so far, Scorpio. I am Angel Guidance Tarot here on YouTube only. I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. Okay, so if you see me on TikTok, remember, I am not on TikTok. It's a fake channel. All right, so let's get into what's going on. What's next for Scorpio? What is going on with you here? Okay, you know, sometimes when you get over the bad one, here comes someone else. I'm just saying. I'm not saying who this is for, but let me say here, this is what's next for you, Scorpio. Let's see what this card is. Please be a good one. The Ace of Swords. You got the Ace of Swords here. All right, I'm going to put it up right because I'm keeping it positive. Now, you could be somebody been lying to you and you didn't want to be committed to them, whatnot. Now, remember, you can take the reverse in this, however you want to. Let's clarify this energy. Clarify the energy for Scorpio. Okay, no bottom cards. Show me the energy for Scorpio. You know what? Let me get a new deck. Just because. All right, so let me just, well, you know, all right, Scorpio. And this could be because you love yourself here as the Empress. You, like I said, you broke that soul tie. Now what's next? You are really loving yourself, and give yourself a hug for that, Scorpio. But it is also meaning that you're going to open your eyes to new life. I don't feel like it's so much of a new person. It's more of this like, okay, what's next for me? What am I going to do with myself? What, you know, where it's almost like you're looking down, you know, and down the road, and you're thinking, what can I do for myself now, and what goals do I want to complete? All right, and it's almost like you're feeling, this Three of Wands is making me feel like you're waiting out there to see what's going to come to you, because you've already been through the worst, Scorpio. After all that struggling, the worst is behind you. Okay, so if you went through that, you need to really congratulate yourself and be proud of yourself for going through a difficult situation. And your Scorpio, this proves to you that you are a true Scorpio trooper, is when you know you've been through so much Everything has tried to break you down, pull you down, stomp on you, made you lay there suffering, but you still crawled back up and stood back up like the Scorpio Empress you are. Now, so that's what I'm feeling from that energy here. But because of the Ten of Pentacles, money could be good, your happiness is good, and it's all because you took somebody who was lying to you and flipped it around and said, you know what, I know what the truth is. I know who I am. Scorpio, I do feel like I'm getting goosebumps, to be honest. It's like you just now finding out who you really are and what you're about. It's like what you're made of. That's what I feel like. What you have learned what you're made of. Like, okay, what else? Okay, as long as you got your good health, that's all that matters. Everything else can pass by, right? Got your good health, you can do anything. Now, keep yourself walking, keep yourself so you don't get blood clots in your legs, you know, take care of that mental. But here, Scorpio, in the energy, you are feeling really, really good right now, okay? I don't know who this, let me know in comments. Remember, I'm here only on YouTube only, at Angel Guidance Tarot. Let's see here. So be smart, people. Oh, you know what, Scorpio, I know. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Not physically, but anyway. You're going to be meeting somebody. I need to know about this person because I have been single for 12 years. Are you hearing me, Scorpio? 12 years. I've been through a lot like you have. And narcissistic avoidance, all that. But one thing I can tell you, my cards don't lie, okay? If you've been following me for 5.5 years, you know what I'm talking about. All right, some of you, I'm so proud of you. You came out of the gutter, and you came from the underworld, and came out of that rabbit hole, and you are back on your life. Yeah. Now, only thing I talk about the people I don't think this is so much of doing with this person. Let's see what this Devil card of energy. What's next for Scorpio? Now, this is all for you right here. I mean, of course, it might include some love here, but let me see what your lesson is here. What is it that you're remembering? What is it Scorpio's remembering? This is your lesson. You learned your lesson. And you learned your experience, whatever you want to call it. All right, what's the energy here? All right. Judgment reverse and Hermit. You know, I do feel like here with this Hermit card in reverse that you'd rather be by yourself than be with somebody who brings you down and bad energies around you. And that's what I feel like here. The Devil card, your experience here, Scorpio, you have learned not to let people play with your heart and mind, gaslight you, brainwash you, put you in some kind of trance, love spell trance through intimacy. You're not going to fight, and you're not dealing with the drama anymore. You're not going to deal with cycles anymore with that Devil energy. You're going to say, I'm not going to take, I'm not dealing with somebody that's bringing me bad karma. Somebody's bringing me bad karma debt or making me feel bad about myself. That's the judgment you're doing, okay? And then you just said, if that's all's out there, I'm going to stay by myself. I mean, that's what I'm seeing from your energy, that you have really taken this experience and looking back. You know, if you turn your head around, you look back in your past, just turn your head over your left shoulder or something, and just think about what happened. You're like, look where I'm at now. So compare yourself to where you used to be to where you are now in the present moment. But I do feel like there's somebody here after this traumatic experience and the cycles. Good Lord, how many cycles does this person put you through? Let me know in the comments. But 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cycles. But there's somebody here. You know, there's always a person for somebody. Okay, that's what we got to believe, right? Empress and Emperor energy, because this is who you're looking for, somebody to align with you in all things. And that's what you're waiting for. You're like, I'm not dealing with bad company. I'm not dealing with these playboys. I'm not dealing with playgirls. I want somebody who's going to be serious with me. Somebody's going to be with me. Somebody's going to grow with me. And you're going to find this person, Scorpio. Or they're going to find you. It's like you have to really go through this hard lesson or hard experience with this crazy one up here. Unfortunately, you had to go through that to get to the good person. So you're going to be meeting somebody down your journey. Be patient. You know, things just don't fall out of the sky. We wish they did, but they don't work that way. So you have learned, and I think you have repented to the universe about maybe you didn't have boundaries. Maybe you didn't, you believe what people are telling you or told you. You believe that this person's going to love you. But you never really check to see, you know, it's almost like they came across like treated you any way they wanted to, right? On my last video, I said they treated you like a puppet. They can do whatever they want and say whatever they want. But none of it came true. And that's what you learned. Okay. So let's see here. You look like you got somebody coming in. Tell me about this Emperor, Empress that Scorpio is going to be meeting. What should Scorpio know about this person? First thing came to my mind is clear your mind. Clear the cobwebs out of your heart and your mind. Clear your mind. Stay positive. What else, angels? And don't look back. Okay, what should Scorpio know about this person? Okay. About Cups, what should Scorpio know about this person? They're going to see this person that you know is going to be very compassionate. They're going to know that you've been through a lot of things, like with the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, but they're not there to disappoint you. They know that you may have had a conversation with this person about your past relationship with this narcissistic avoidance, and that you're seeing, and whoever this is you got to just sometimes have to be careful what you tell people, all your business or information, which Scorpio is private, but just be careful how much information you give out to a new person, because sometimes you don't know that person, they're taking notes on you not to do this for the time being, but really they're going to do the same thing because somebody else did it. So, but in this energy, this person's energy is, they're waiting for you too, but they're going to understand you. But this person could have came in and wanted to start off a friendship with you first, because they didn't want to see you get hurt and get sad if something was to happen, like separate or whatever. But this person is waiting on you. What is this person waiting on Scorpio for? Now, I know you're not chasing nobody. That's your lesson up there. Learn. You're not chasing nobody. You're not begging people to be in your life. Yeah. The only thing about this person is they believe you still have emotional baggage. So they thinking that this past person could come back and you might take them back. They do see you as somebody very successful, or you got your money, you're working on your goals. Of course, you're the Empress or Emperor here. But they are thinking about that, want to make sure you're still not in love with the ex, so they can begin with you. Because they just know people, right? This person is very wise. I do feel like they have this energy, like they don't want to disappoint you and upset you and things like that. I feel a compassionate sense coming from this person. They're waiting for you to prove to them that you are, and this person might be holding back a little bit, but they feel like you might still be in love with this person even though you're not. That's the emotional baggage, okay? This person thinks that if they get with you, you're going to bring an emotional baggage. And this person's going to treat you right. And you might feel like this person is boring to you because they don't bring you any kind of chaos or drama. Okay? But they're not there to disappoint you. So give them a chance, But you got the Queen of Pentacles and the World card here. It does seem like you're going to be making your money, Scorpio. You're going to be in this energy of starting a whole new you, whole new chapter, whole new, keeping your boundaries. What did it tell me about the World card? You will be meeting somebody, though. And I just hope that you're ready. There's the Two of Wands. You're going to have to kind of, that's what I say, I hope that you're ready to meet someone that is very, that's not going to come into just play with your heart and play with your mind, okay? Yeah, they want to work this out. So take your time with this person, because there's a King of Wands. They're going to see if you're very fast. I don't know what that means with a lot of you. I mean, you know what I mean. You're Scorpio. But this kind of person don't want to have sex right away either, or intimacy right away. But they feel like you might want it. Now, Scorpio, we got to keep it real, okay? You're a very passionate person. Kissing leads to having intimacy and intercourse with people. Just kissing alone, because it's almost like you don't have any control once you start kissing somebody. Okay, it gets out of control, and you just get lost into that fantasy passion world. I get you, I understand it, but you're going to put on your brakes here. okay? Because you don't want to create another soul tie that you just broke with somebody that you don't even know. So this person wants to see how you are. They're checking, they're observing you. Are you very passionate? Are you very loving? Are you somebody who wants to be, or you just want to have a good time and leave, you know? But don't get out and give them the wrong impression that, you know, you want to kiss and you're going to have a relationship with this person. That's not the way it works with them. Magician, yeah. You got the Magician here. So whatever you're thinking about, Scorpio, what's next for you? You're manifesting. What is Scorpio going to manifest? What should they know? You got a new beginning, money here. This, you might be manifesting this person back, you know, in a weird way, that love bomber. But the divine intervention's here trying to stop that person from entering your life again. Yeah. They want you to complete the cycle so you can have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? So, and there's the Star card on the bottom of the deck. So, the universe is this person might be trying to get back into your... It's almost like you got this realm, right? This dimension. You know how you step through a dimension, through one of those black holes, whatever. It's kind of like that person's trying to get back into your energy, but the Magician or God, universe, or whoever that is that you believe in, is protecting you from getting back with this person because of that experience. They're ready for you. The universe is ready to give you your life that you always wanted. They know you deserve it. What am I seeing? There's someone that went to an event. Now, this might not be wrong for you. This is just what I'm getting. And some of you, this is for the ladies. Some of you had a black sparkly dress on. Sequence, something like that. Something that's sparkly. I don't know. Black. Okay, it might be a black purse. But it looks like it was in an event that you were talking to someone. Your hair was pulled back, like in a little donut thing in the back, and your bangs were down to the side. And you were talking to someone. And this person kind of got a little bit flirty with you or started, but you recognize this person that you're not ready for a serious relationship. So this is where I'm starting to feel that you, Scorpio, has stepped into a new dimension as the Empress energy, because you're recognizing that people can't move too fast on you. So you're thinking about that chapter that you just ended here with the Ten of Wands, but you do have success coming here, money. You might be opening another business. You might be... But whatever it is, Scorpio, keep doing what you're doing right now and keep the negative thoughts away. But as long as you have learned a lesson, beautiful things will come to you. It's like a whole sliding glass door is going to open up for you, and all these things are going to come. But you're going to have to believe in yourself to believe this will happen for you. You have to manifest it. So you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, taking people back 15 times and think there's going to be a different outcome. That's called the definition of insanity to yourself. Okay, that's the definition. Doing something over and over and over and over, expecting a different outcome, is called insanity. So if you prove that you're not insane and you're normal and you believe in yourself and you trust the universe and you trust God, that great things will come to you because your faith is so strong that nothing can break through that dimension again. That's why you're being protected right here with the Magician. And they want to wish you happiness. They want to give you the tools, but they had to see, who do you choose? This person or God or the universe, you know, your higher creator, your higher self? Who do you trust? Who do you believe in the most? More? Who is a priority here? Okay, some of you were mixed up with this, not a King of Pentacles. They didn't even had a pot. They didn't even have a pot to pee in, per se. I mean, they didn't have nothing to offer you, and you still took this person back. What are you hoping for? This person's going to change? You're not, Scorpio. You have to get out of that delusional mindset that this person put you in. They're feeding off your hope. Okay, that's what they were doing. They were leeching onto your hope and keeping that hope alive with you, so you'll never leave them. But you did. So this is your chance to shine, Scorpio. It's your turn. So what's next? You will be determined to make your money. You're going to be successful, and everything you ever wished for, you will see why it had to happen the way it did. Just let universe take over. Stop trying to control everything. Okay, when I say control, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like you might control like who you gonna love. Or if that person don't love you back, it's not gonna work. If they don't reciprocate, it doesn't work. But what I see from up here in this experience, you already learned your experience. Taking somebody back over and over and making that bad judgment call is going to leave you even further alone. Even though you love being alone, but you know what I mean? Even if you wanted somebody, but you broke the soul tie, this is for the people who broke that soul tie or close to it, everything's going to work out in your favor. Just be patient. Alright, I'm here on YouTube at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com if you want a reading. And I'm here on YouTube only, not on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Have a blessing, Scorpio, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.